I've centered it on the top, so this is a little bit off center, but I'm just gonna trim it in if I can. Well, I know I can, but I want to see this first, so a little quicker. See what it's doing here. Because the brown clay is gritty and the white clay is smooth, it does give a kind of interrupted cut sort of feel. Well, because of that high-low, it's one of the reasons I wanted to use the scrapey rib as much as possible, because I knew that I could, like, I think there might have been a line here. Looks like certain elements are missing, like I've already cut through them. Well, let's keep going here. Foot is still really sticky. Well, I don't know, that's kind of weird. It's really hard to get this bit here. I'm kind of tempted just to well, let's just try free scrape it here. Ooh, gougy. That seems like a bad idea. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So I need a foot pedal. It's always high risk to trim without a foot pedal. Well, but all in, I don't know. I call this a fail. I could keep working it down, but I have a suspicion by the time I get rid of these chunks, I'm gonna have carved away the inlay. So, yeah, I think I'm just gonna call this a fail and not waste any more time on it. It's unfortunate I have that kind of chunk right there from taking a bite out, it going the other direction. Whatever, this is a pretty loosey-goosey pot. Good enough. Well, there you are. Not exactly what I was going for, but we'll go ahead and I'll let this dry. We'll bisque it, and maybe I'll try it with a celadon or something over the top. Let me ask you, when you take a chunk, I don't know if you would have just chucked this pot, but what do? Do you like own it? Like I'm tempted, here, let's just put a finger dent right there. Just own that. It's just how it is. So at this point, I'm going to count on this for color and for texture, but I want to come back and emphasize it, and I hope these will play well together. So I have some Temecula that I'm just going to want to see if I can strike over these infills, just to kind of shadow them. So I'm going to just take a wet brush and go around and kind of just thin this out. See if I can blur the edge a little bit, because we're going to put a celadon glaze over this, and I just don't want it to look too, I want it to look worn, you know, like a really old pot maybe. The roughness of that brown clay and the kind of yellow of the celadon I think will work like that. Well, here it is out of the kiln. I kind of like how it turned out. You can see the Temecula. I'm not sure if that was a win or not on the Temecula. Like, you can really see it here. I don't mind that so much, actually. I'm glad I kind of rubbed it out with the water on the brush a little bit. But yeah, and I get kind of hoped that this was gonna run a little bit more. I kind of had hoped I was going to get drips, but it's still really cool. So, not what I set out to make, and I don't mind the thumbprint either, actually. I never do that, but yeah, I think that's going to be a good, fun little pot for a plant, and this technique definitely needs to be improved, but I think that was fun. So I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think.